So I did a review on this WPL crawler a little while ago, and let's just say it wasn't really that great. What? What? Hold on. Oh, guys. But this is the old one, and now I have a brand new one, and this one here is supposed to be a lot better. And in this video, we're going to find out if it actually is. Do you want to get rich quick? Then buy a lottery ticket and hope for the best. If you want to get rich for sure, you have to provide either a product or service of value. I've spent the past 10 years of my life trying many different ways of making money online. And by far, the quickest and easiest way that I have found is by selling on eBay. And I've helped hundreds of people make thousands of dollars every single month. So if you want more money so you can buy more toys, buy a nice house, or quit that dreaded 9 till 5, then click the link down below and I'll show you how. Anywho, enough waffling, let's crack it open! So this one's the kit version, which means we have to build it. So we got the instructions here, and just having a quick look over some of these parts. They do really look like some good quality. Like these parts here look like they're made out of metal. I think this is a winch, transmission, wheels and tyres, and steel chassis rails. Oh, right, so I'm gonna build this car live over on my live stream channel, and you can watch the replay to the full build in the link down below. So before we start building it, let's have a quick look at their website. So the one I had before is this one here, the B14, and I had the ready to run one, which is the one that fell to bits. But apparently I've been told that the newer one now is better and doesn't fall to bits, but I can't comment on that because I haven't seen one yet, so I don't know. Then they do a kit version, which is like a plastic one, but you've got to build it and you've got to get all the electrics yourself separately, and it says it down here what you need. Requires... doesn't include electronics, so there you go, it's just a kit. And then they do the KM version, the kit metal version, and this one comes with all the goodies. So we get a 2-speed transmission, we get metal gears, aluminium axle housings, and a whole load of other nice parts, softer tyres, amongst some other bits and bobs. But this one also, you do need to supply your own electrics, but it does come with a motor and the servo. And then they do a whole load of different designs here, and the one that I'm building here today is this one here, the C44, and this one comes with a winch. There it is, check it out. And you do also need to supply your own radio, receiver, ESC and battery. Now if you look on their website under electronics, you will find that you can get a sort of unit thingy-majig here. So you get the transmitter, sound module, circuit board, this is a receiver and a speed controller all in one. More of that later on. Anyway, that's enough waffling, let's jump into the video. Alright, so I've just done a bit of building. We got the body all assembled. It's actually got quite a lot of detail in here, look. You've got a wooden bed. So here's the chassis. So we've got the centre transmission already in there. We've got the axle built up. These axles are actually full metal. They went together pretty well. One of these was a tiny little bit stiff. Took a little bit of sandpaper on there and got it nice and smooth. So we've got 3-link with panhard rod suspension on the front, and I think we've got 4-link on the back. So next, I've got to assemble the rear axle, fit the body, fit some more electrics, and then we should be good to give it a little blast. And that's what it's supposed to look like when it's done. Oh, guys, we've almost finished it. So the kit's completely built. I built all this on a live stream, so if you want to see that live stream, I'm going to put a link to it down below. It's on my other channel, and you can watch the replay to that and watch the whole build being built in real time. So check it out, guys. It does look really good. It's got a lot of detail to it. If we turn it upside down, we've got metal axles, metal drive shafts. Check it all out. We've got 4-link on the rear and we've got 3-link with panhard up on the front. So overall, it went together really well. One little piece here, I had to put a longer screw in here because I couldn't find the right screw in the kit, so I had to add that screw in myself. The rear diff seemed a little bit tight, but now that it's all together, it seems pretty good. Hopefully it's going to bed in. I still need to glue on the tyres. But guys, check it out. Oh, right, so I've just received my receiver. This has got the receiver, speed controller and sound module all built into the one unit. And it's also got lights and stuff that plug into here. So here we are. I've just plugged it all in and everything does work. So we've got steering. That is actually really fast. Power. Then we got gear shift up here. So fast. Slow, and it's all fully proportional. So look, you can steer a little bit, and you can steer a lot. The same with the power, you can throttle a little bit, go really slowly, and you can squeeze it more, and it goes faster. So guys, this is definitely much better quality than this one here. And by the way, I've got a metal upgrade kit just turned up for this one as well. So there's going to be a little build video of this one soon. We're going to make this one better. And then here I've got my tyres. I'm just gluing them up at the moment. I'm making a bit of a mess of it, guys. The way that it works is that the bead's in there, and then the rubber actually goes in there quite fast. So the first one I tried filling it up with glue in there, and it just made a complete mess. And then now I'll just put the glue around the outside and hope a little bit of it goes in there. So I don't really know what the proper way of doing it is, but it's obviously not this way. So next, I've got to figure out where all this stuff goes. So it looks like there's enough room to get this unit probably sitting in here somehow. So that looks like it's going to fit in there. But then where do I put the battery? Because I thought that the battery goes in this bit there, fits in there perfectly. And then where does that go? So I've got a little bit of figuring out to do, and then we're going to get you back on in a minute. Oh, I almost forgot to show you the sound module. So we've got the speaker there for it. It's actually for a little speaker. It's got quite a lot of bass. So to turn it on, you hit this button up here quickly. Ready? Alright, so I've just done a quick live stream just to see if anybody knows where to put this circuit board, and nobody really knew. But someone said, what about if I cut this part off? Might make space for it there. So that's what I did. That's going to go there. Now, I don't know if that's how I'm supposed to do it, guys. I've got no idea, but the instructions don't tell you where to put it. I looked on the internet. I couldn't see anybody that showed where it goes. And I've done a live stream, and nobody on the live stream knew where it goes. So that seemed to be the only logical sense, was to cut it out and put it there. So anyway, I'm going to put this thing together now, and then when it's all up and running and all working, then we're going to get you back on. Boom! It is ready! It's even got a little winch I just assembled and fitted it onto the front. It's all controllable by this switch on the transmitter here. That's how it all fitted in, so it fits in there pretty nicely. I'm probably going to have to put a cable tie around here a little bit just to tidy it all up. But guys, she is ready to go. I'm just charging up the battery over there. Once that's done, we're going to stick it in and take it out for a little test drive. Have a look under here. I've now put a LiPo battery in here, and I've changed the connector on the circuit board. Got the sound module in there. So let's plug it in and give it a little test drive. So radio on. And before you can drive it, you have to hit this button here. So guys, this, for a small radio, has actually got a lot of different features. So here we've got the winch. And this is actually proportional, so you can go slowly with it as well, look. And then here, we can turn the headlights on and off. And if you press the same button quickly, that turns the engine sound on and off. So if you press it again. And then here, we got Gearbox. So now we got it in low gear, I think. Hold on. And now we got it in low gear. That's low gear. And now it goes faster. And if we have a look under here, we can see how the gear change mechanism actually works. Do you know what, guys? I really do like this now. I mean, it's got all metal axles, metal drive shafts, 2-speed transmission. Tyres feel like they've got a good amount of grip to them. The little winch, the headlights, the sound module. I mean, guys, I actually really like it. So I've just built a quick little course here, something similar to when we tested this one here, because this one here really sucked. This one just fell to bits. The drive shaft was slipping, the leaf springs fell out, it's got no power, it gets stuck, the tyres are hard. I mean, this is not that good. This, guys, is like on a whole different level. And the good thing with this radio as well, look, you can do it one-handed. So this is the first time trying it over any rough terrain. So let's see how it does it. So we can go really slow. Very controlled, guys. So this is going really slow. Then we nail it. So plenty of power. Easily getting up this slope. It's probably going to get stuck here. Yeah, we get it hung up there on the transmission. But a little bit of a run up. We made it. Alright, so will it now make it up this more slippery wooden incline? Oh, look at that. Straight up. We're going to need a little bit of a run up there again. So here we go, full speed in low transmission, and now we change gear. Guys, for a crawler, that's pretty fast. I'm actually walking at a very fast pace. to keep up with it. So in the high gear, let's see if it can still crawl in the high gear. I mean, it still can. It still does it, it's just not quite as controllable. So sometimes you might want a little bit of extra speed, like getting up something like this, and the higher speed actually helps it. Guys, I'm really liking this. Alright, let's try it with engine noise. So final verdict, guys, I really like it. I mean, the quality of it is so much better than the first one that I done. When I first bought this one here, it was pretty useless, guys. First hill, the drive shafts fell off, the leaf springs fell out, it had no power, the steering was bad, it just wasn't very good. So when WPL offered to send me this one, I was a little bit skeptical, and I thought, yeah, go on in, send it over, let's have a look. But I went into it with an open mind, and guys, I am pleasantly surprised at the quality of this. I mean, high and low gear transmission, headlights, winch, sound system. Now, a couple of drawbacks. One of them is I had to fit some of my own screws into the steering here because the screws that it came with didn't really fit. They were all the wrong lengths and stuff. Then on the shifter here, I had to drill a little hole and put a grub screw in there just to hold that on place on the shaft because it was actually sliding about a little bit on there. When I first assembled the differentials, it was actually really rough in there and wasn't very smooth at all. And I was a bit worried about that at first and thought it was going to be really stiff and really horrible to run. But after a couple of runs, it's now freed up and it's all lovely and smooth. So if you want to get yourself one of these and build yourself one of these, you probably want to have some RC experience because the instructions aren't the best and you're going to have to tinker about a little bit to get it all to fit together perfectly. But if you've done a little bit of modelling before, you've built a couple of kits before in the past, but all in all, it all went together really well. I'm happy with the overall fit and finish. And guys, I'm going to stop waffling. I'm just going to put a link down below to where you can buy it from. So that is it. I am now officially a WPL fanboy, and I will be getting some more on this channel. So this one here, I still don't like this one, but we have the upgrades. We're going to make it good, so stay posted. So that is it for this video, but I will see you over on one of these videos here in a sec.